That's my opinion!
So there are two types of viewers, ones that want to hear your opinion and ones that want to hear theirs. But mostly people just constantly want to hear what they want to hear these days. And this is a topic that contains subject meaning, not fact. Keep that in mind, that I can't make everyone happy. If you are one of those that cannot accept others' opinion, become salty and easily triggered, please stay. I like to trigger people anyway. What is underrated? It is when someone or something is underestimated the extent, value or importance. If a person is underrated, especially a performer, writer or a sports player, most people do not recognize how good that person is. Someone that has skill, talent but never gets recognition or chance to show. Whenever we are talking about the most underrated member of BLACKPINK, usually Rosé or Jisoo are the names that we see the most. I will do it differently this time to find out whether Rosé or Jisoo is the most underrated, and maybe Jennie and Lisa are in the picture as well. I will try to look from the perspective of both sides, YG and Blinks, to make it easier to determine who is the most underrated one. Once again, this is my opinion. Please keep that in mind. Okay, let's start.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Jennie's nickname is YG Princess, we all know that. Not because she looks like him or his daughter, but how the company treats her. Before she made her debut, and when a possibility YG's new girl group named Pinkpong was still in the air, she already got to film with G-Dragon in the music video That XX, and later featured in his song Black in 2013. Not just that, she also featured for Seungri in his single Gigi Bear in the same year. YG also officially named Jennie as YG New Artist, where he uploaded 2 videos of Jennie where she was rapping and singing. Jennie was undeniable YG's favorite, as she already got her chance to show off her skills and make her own name even before her official debut. Lisa, she was the second member to join YG, but she didn't get the same amount of promotion like Jennie. She was a model for 9091, YG uploaded a video of a mysterious girl with no identity where she showed off her dance moves in a practice room, which we later found out and realized the girl was Lisa. We didn't get to know her besides that, but we already know she was a beast when it comes to dancing. Jisoo is the only member that doesn't come from abroad, and she is famous as the visual in BLACKPINK and got promoted like an actress more than an idol before debut. She was model for many commercials like Nikon, Samsonite with Lee Min-ho, and LG with Icon. She has appeared in many music videos. The most well-known are Epic High Spoiler and Happy Ending. Jisoo also made a cameo in a K-drama Producer. And the last member that joined YG is Rosé.
Who?
In my opinion, the members clearly didn't get the same treatment or promotion. Jennie and Jisoo are undeniable getting the best treatment or were well known way ahead in Korea. Lisa was hardly mentioned, just a couple of times. And lastly, the name Rosé was more related to champagne than pasta. Let's see if there is any change after the debut. Jennie, she was obviously pushed as the face of the group, and the favoritism is supposedly apparent in BLACKPINK's outfits. In my opinion, I think the stylist she tends to give the unique outfits only to Jennie in an attempt to make her stand out more. Jennie is usually wearing a very bright color to be easily spotted when the other members are wearing a very dark color. And Jennie also being the first one to release her solo is also enough to back it up at the fact that she is the most promoted after debut, hands down. And Lisa as individual, she didn't get much to do outside of BLACKPINK. She is still a model for 909yo. And she was in Real Men for a short period. She asked many times to join a dancing variety show, but there wasn't any option to fulfill her wishes. Besides that, her schedule is mostly with BLACKPINK. Jisoo, on the other hand, had many activities. She was hosting Ikigai for almost exactly a year. She is usually there whenever BLACKPINK is going to a variety show, because of her outgoing personality. She was with Jennie to Running Man, Lisa to Fantastic Duo, and Rosé to Rowdy Star and Amazing Saturday, and a couple of times where she went alone. She is certainly the most active member. After a non-promotion pre-debut, Rosé finally got her chance and opportunities to see for herself that the earth ain't flat as many have speculated. And Rosé, she was in a Masked Singer and Fantastic Duo where she can show off her singing skills. But yet again, she was mostly with BLACKPINK. Okay guys, this is important, I have to make it clear. I won't place great emphasis on variety shows to consider which member has more promotion, because I think it depends more on the personality. Like Rosé, she went mostly to food or singing shows. Jisoo, she is mostly out there is because of her personality. It suits her more than the other members, especially Lisa. Lisa, she hardly went to talk shows because she is not so comfortable to speak on TV. It is the preference. The same goes to modeling for brand and commercial. Okay, this is how I rank the members after debut, and I barely noticed any positive difference on their treatment. The Uni line is still vastly superior, however, the Magna line is still undoubtedly taking the backseat. And that's my opinion on how YG has chosen to promote them individually. Yes, we Blinks, we always complain, no matter what. We will never be satisfied. Most of us complain it just to complain. This part is very tricky. I will try to only place emphasis on complaints that are reasonably in a fair and sensible way to base on the fan's perspective. Underrated is just another way to say unappreciated. So, which member is hardly being appreciated or beloved? Okay, in my opinion, I think Jennie, she is very beloved. She is usually the one most people talk about, whether it's a positive thing or sometimes negative. She gets the recognition from Korean fans and international fans. When Lazy Jennie was a big thing, many netizens can't condone her attitude and insisted that need to be fixed. To this, many Blinks made up undeniable some of the dumbest and unreasonably excuses just to protect her. This proves that she is beloved even when she is on the wrong side. And yet again she ended up in trouble after the dating news, and Blinks once more went here to support her. So she is protected no matter what, something Rosé cannot relate. Rosé get attacked many times about fake her voice by netizens, even Blinks are calling her out, demanding her to stop talking that way, even though Lisa also has an undeniable baby voice whenever she talks in interviews and speech. But she didn't get the same amount of hate because of that. Instead of appreciating Rosé's talent, many Blinks turn into vocalists, coaches, and experts in the YouTube comment section to criticize her. Jisoo, I think she gets a lot of love because of her personality and visual, and she hardly gets any hate. She is beloved in Korea, however not so much international. International fans mostly prefer a good performer, not just a pretty face. Don't get me wrong. Jisoo, she is not just a pretty face, but it's undeniable hard for her to get the spotlight when her members are so good on stage. Sadly, she is often underappreciated when performing is in the discussion, even though she has improved enormously in many ways. Lisa, she is very popular international. She has a whole nation behind her back cheering for her. But Lisa, she is still discriminated by K-netizens, who is leaving some hate comment when discussion about her looks and appearance. And because of that, #RespectLisa trended on Twitter the same day, proves that she is always protected and Blinks have her back. But Lisa, she is mostly hated because of her fans, not Lisa herself. Sometimes her fans are exaggerated, praising her like a second god is coming. But the toxic comments makes a terrible reputation for Lisa, and sometimes go overboard by bringing other members down whenever they get praise. But all this is just about her fans. Lisa is still beloved. After all being said, the things I have mentioned and based on every month of the brand reputation and Instagram followers, I rank the members like this. Like I said, Lisa is very popular despite some hate issued by K-netizens. Jennie is always on top based on brand reputation. She gets love and hate, but at least people are talking about her. And lastly, Rosé and Jisoo are undoubtedly unappreciated. They didn't get the same hype or talk like the other two. I put Jisoo over Rosé here because Jisoo gets more attention in Korea, and Rosé is mostly last on the monthly on brand reputation. Ultimately, as you can clearly see who I think is the most underrated member. If you add all the rankings together, Rosé is surely the most underrated member.
Where?
I don't know, sweetie. Please leave a comment if you agree or not down below. And who do you think is the most underrated member? Thanks for watching, guys.